professional name, that one, Eddie Nutton. I don't know if it's 27th or the 28th of September, 48 or 49. They're the both birth dates he goes by. So, it depends which one you want to pick.
Right, what's it in relation to then?
Right. For a number of years, I've been having consequences from a third party, and nothing's been done about it. And the fact is, my father manipulated South Yorkshire police in the beginning to abuse us. And I ended up taking Doncaster Social Services to court. And I'm still dealing with consequences if I'm a liar. To the extent that my brother is going around telling people that I'm the paedophile. And there's nothing I can do about it. Is that okay? Even though, he's been convicted. I understand that I'm not allowed to bother him because he's been convicted. You've told me this, to leave it,
Right, sorry. Who's been convicted of paedophile offences?
Against me,
Yeah.
my stepdad.
Is this Eddie Nutton?
Yes.
Right, okay.
That's why I'm giving you, trying to give you, I'm trying not to be emotional because emotions are not allowed, are they? It doesn't matter how much damage has been caused, you've still got to be, I don't know, I don't understand the rigmarole anymore.
Right, so what are you wanting to report today then?
The consequences. I'm dealing with consequences through a third party, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's classed as a civil action, even though it's done through a convicted sex offender.
Right, well, what consequences are you referring to? So,
well, put it this way, every time, right, the easiest way to put it is they're going around to certain individuals to prevent me from moving forward, and I'm twice this year I've dealt with the consequences of trying to ask for help, and the person coming, I'm the paedophile.
Right, so what, this is your brother that's telling other people that you're a paedophile?
I went to the police in 2004. You wouldn't do anything, so I was moved out of Doncaster, even though I've got a case against Doncaster Social Services. Yeah?
Right.
Since I've been in Stoke-on-Trent, my sister, even though he was found not guilty on my sister, she informed PC, the Public Protection Officer, Bailey, in Stoke-on-Trent. I have had no feedback other than it's all in my head, the abuse. Yeah? Because I've got the paperwork here, which has caused many problems for me here. Yeah? But I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I understand that. But the fact my father can use individuals to imply that he never did anything, that I am crazy, and I am blaming the system because I'm the paedophile. And when you have your brother and your sister and your father going around telling certain individuals this, who's going to believe me? Especially when you know he's been convicted.
Right, so you're ringing us today to report that these people are...
I have actual evidence. I've just dealt with one of the I found my biological father's, he won't have anything to do with me because the police went round to his house because I allegedly accused him, but that was because of information my family passed to the police regarding my eldest son's father. Yeah? My biological father had nothing to do with me. He gave up on me at 6 months old. Yeah? And then finally, I only got to meet him when I was 17. I didn't know he knew me as a baby. Yeah? So I've got my own demons to deal with that one. Yeah? But we did start to build a relationship up until I was moved out of Doncaster because I didn't want to be demonised by my father in my own home. But Doncaster Council wouldn't rehome me because of the court case. And South Yorkshire Police wouldn't help me because, like you said, my dad served his time, leave him alone. Yeah?
Right, I'm sorry, right, so what exactly is the purpose of the call today? What are you wanting me to do today for you?
I'm going round in circles here.
I know, and I still don't understand exactly what you're needing me to do today.
I want to know, so it's not criminal what's going off. You can go around calling somebody a paedophile and that's okay.
Right, defamation of character. If they are slandering your name, then that will be a civil matter.
This is what I'm trying to say. I don't have money to sort it out. And it's okay for a convicted paedophile to use third parties to go around to do this. That's okay. Is that what you're saying?
Right,
It's just a civil
I'm not
matter.
saying it's a civil matter, so I think the best thing to do is obviously you can get some free legal advice from a
I have done
solicitor.
several times, and I'm just going round in circles. It's okay for someone to go around and demonise you so you can't do anything because everybody already thinks you're crazy anyway because that's the intention your father had in the first place. Yeah?
Right,
This is what I'm trying to say.
Can't...
I took Doncaster Social Services to court because they allowed the abuse to keep carrying on. Yeah? I do not wish to do the same to the police.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you want to take the police to court...
I don't want to take the police to court. I want them to take action against the perpetrators who it seems to be okay. Right, he is abusing and using loopholes, and that's okay. You seem to think it's okay. You know, I want to move forward. Yeah? Aren't I entitled to that? After, proving it the second time in a court case. Yeah? Losing my children because of the consequences of it. Yeah?
Right, okay, you're going off at tangents here. I'm getting very confused in what you're actually wanting me to do. If you're wanting me to stop somebody bad-mouthing you or calling you names...
I want criminal action.
Right, but
it's criminal what they're doing.
Right, no, because...
So you can go around accusing somebody of being a child paedophile? Yeah?
You can't...
You can, it's okay to do that, is it?
People can accuse anybody of anything, okay? And if you're not happy with them going around calling you these names, then you need to take legal action against them via a solicitor, because slander, defamation of character, is a civil matter. The fact that you're saying that this is coming from this Eddie chap, telling other people to say it, you'd have to prove that, and the solicitor would be the one that you need to speak to.
So what you're telling me, when somebody's been convicted of sex offences, to the extent, right, the first time you failed me and sent me back home because my father convinced you that much, yeah?
You what?
Yeah, you what, yeah. That's what I said. I don't want to be taking the police to court because my father knows you quite well. He used you to abuse me growing up.
Right, okay. Sorry.
He uses and manipulates people to cover his abuse up. That's why I said, please look into my history.
I would suggest then, if you believe that we've covered something up...
No, I never said you covered anything up.
Right, well, you're saying he's used and manipulated us, and if you're not happy with how we've dealt with something, again, I would look at, raising a complaint with the Independent Police Complaints Commission, or getting legal advice from Citizens Advice Bureau or a solicitor. I'm still not sure what I'm doing for you on this moment in court.
Right, so what you're saying is, right...
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, I don't understand.
Well, no, I don't, because
somebody who's convicted of sex offences, right, you're not allowed to do anything now. Yeah, because, even though he used to parade me around as a child as somebody who accused him of sexual abuse and I'm a monster, while I'm still being abused, which has been proven in a court of law, yeah?
If you say so.
No, that's what I said, go on record. I actually took Doncaster Social Services to court. I'm the historical case.
Right, okay then, so it's a historical case. Obviously, I know nothing about that.
That's why I'm trying to say, I'm sorry I'm getting very frustrated with you, but I'm 50 years old nearly, and I'm still fighting battles because of Eddie and his manipulation. Don't you think I deserve some space?
Right,
do you see where I'm coming from now? Because I got him convicted. He's using third parties because he knows how you work. And they're hoping for me to flip over the edge and kill myself, but it's not going to work.
I would suggest then, as I've already advised, if your brother is slandering your good name, okay, firstly, You report it to your local police.
They won't have anything to do with it. Go on YouTube. I've got a recording. Go on YouTube. I've got a recording of the conversation like this one's going on next.
Secondly, okay, defamation of character, as I've already advised, is a slander. Defamation of character, you need to seek legal advice.
I have done.
Or have a word. Right.
And like the said in Stoke, he says at the end of it, I love you, so there's no problem.
Right, okay. At this point in time, I don't know what we can do for you any further.
Can't you put messages on billboards and tell children to not come to use in the first place because of the consequences it causes because they're on their own?
No.
Why not?
Right.
Or is that what you tell them afterwards? Because I've been let down several times by yourself. My father would never... Pardon?
Right. Okay, this isn't relevant. Are you wanting to report an incident to us?
So I can be robbed? Yeah? That's okay. I can have my home demoralised? That's okay. Because it's just a civil matter.
Hey?
I can be isolated because it's just a civil matter.
Like I said,
there's consequences of what I'm going through.
Then I would suggest you seek the appropriate help if you're being isolated.
South Yorkshire Police.
Right, no, we can only deal with it with a crime. If you're saying that this is a historical crime of paedophile, yeah, then we've dealt with that. Any consequences thereafter, if you're saying your family are then accusing
demonising me so people that, yeah.
Right, okay, then I suggest, as I say, I don't know how many times I've said this, but I'll say this for the final time, you will need to speak to a solicitor or Citizens Advice Bureau.
I have done several times. They've told me to go to South Yorkshire Police.
Right, well...
That's why I said to you, please listen to my YouTube channel where I've got a recording from Stoke Police.
Right, and I'm not listening to YouTube or anything like that. I don't listen to...
Well, I thought you wanted evidence. I'm giving you evidence.
Right, then I suggest, you forward that evidence then through to your local police force for them to have a look at it.
They did.
Okay.
And they said, he said he loves you at the end of it.
Right, okay then, right. I'm sorry, but I don't think we're getting anywhere on this conversation. So if you're not actually wanting to report anything...
I'm reporting that my brother is going around accusing me of being one. He's saying I lost my children that way, and the police won't do anything. Because it's just defamation of character.
Right, where do you live?
Stoke-on-Trent.
Right, so I suggest you ring your local police force.
I've done that several...
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, the way the policing system
won't get involved.
The way the policing system works is the victim needs to report any offences to their local police force. They will then in turn take the report of it. If they then need to liaise with us, if the suspect is in our area, they will advise us once they've taken a statement from you what course of action we need to take on their behalf. So
no wonder children aren't safe in this country anymore.
Right, then what you need
do not rely on the police to protect our children.
And I got my dad's date of birth wrong. It's the 28th or the 27th of September 47 or 48. Because he uses a criminal date of birth, not his legal.